been a pretty bad week for Kyle Rittenhouse because it turns out one of his newest scheduled appearances has been canceled. He's been canceled again. Now, this is according to Fox 5 Las Vegas, an event that was being promoted as a private reception with Kyle Rittenhouse will no longer be taking place at the Venetian on the Las Vegas Strip. Oh, damn it. How sad. Oh, like nobody wanted to be there, but okay. Now, in his post, Rittenhouse told his followers, by the way, his 1 million followers, you guys are not going to want to miss this. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. Well, somebody wanted to miss out on it, and that was the venue itself. The first come, first serve event, which was reportedly to feature an open bar and food, was advertised as a private reception with Kyle Rittenhouse, while the SHOT Show convention took place in Las Vegas. But a spokesperson for the Grand Canal Shops had informed Fox 5 that in a statement that the event will not be taking place after all. Oh no! In fact, the statement said the tenant informed the Grand Canal Shops that they have canceled the event. Our tenant informed us that they have canceled the event. We do not speak on behalf of our tenants, but want to emphasize this event did not align with our property's core event guidelines. So that is the second cancellation in which they said essentially the same thing. Yeah, this event does not, it does not align with our guidelines. It just doesn't. It's funny because at this point, Kyle Rittenhouse is being treated like gonorrhea. Nobody wants to go near it. I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it happen. It's funny. But that said, he don't think it's funny. During an interview with Sebastian Gorka on the America First podcast, he complained about how unfair it was that events just keep not wanting to host him. Wonder why that is. Well, he's going to tell you something that shouldn't surprise you. Here's what he said. I was supposed to be giving a speech at Southern Star Brewery with Defiance Press, and they booted us because the woke mob found out that I posted about it. The wokers. Here we go again. He also said, I tried to promote it to get people to come and hear about censorship and the Second Amendment, and they didn't like that. So wait, hold on here. You promoted it, you posted about it, and then you were surprised that people found out about it and were not happy about it. I can't believe the thing that I posted publicly, in public, on my social media with over 1 million followers, that other people would find out about it. I'm shocked. Really? I can't believe the woke mob found out about this thing and complained. The wokers. Stupid. My God. Yeah, people are going to hear about it. And you know what? When they hear about it, when they hear the name Kyle Rittenhouse, what do they think about? Oh, yeah, they think about the fact that he shot and killed 2 people. And now that he's on a crusade to sue media outlets for having an opinion. For somebody who's against, censorship, you want to sue people for having an opinion. Now, there's a difference between having an opinion and doing defamation. None of his alleged defamation suits have gone anywhere because nobody has defamed him. They have had an opinion about him, and there is a very high bar for you to prove that they defamed him with malice. Look, I can sit here and point out he killed 2 people. 2 people, okay? Now, he also being factual as I am, was acquitted for killing those two people. Those are just general facts. Two people are dead as a result of the actions of Kyle Rittenhouse. If Rittenhouse had not been there or had not been armed, then two people would not be dead. And Kyle Rittenhouse might actually have a normal, semi-normal life. But, that ship sailed. But what I'm saying is, the reputation that Kyle Rittenhouse is complaining about is one that he has cultivated. He didn't have to be there. Didn't have to go to a, BLM protest. He didn't have to go anywhere. He could have stayed home. But he didn't. It happened. And then afterwards, he became a star darling on the right and started going on these podcasts and started going on this little media tour, this little circuit, enjoying that 15 minutes of fame that he had, making friends. And so that is, again, something that he absolutely made the choice to lean into. If anyone deserves their reputation, it's Kyle Rittenhouse. As negative as it is. Now, that said, he talked about his most recent cancellation. Quote, just recently, as of this morning, the Oak Room at the Venetian canceled us and bent to the woke mob, saying, we aren't going to host you guys anymore. Again, the woke mob, the new boogeyman.
The wokers.
That's it. They can't even define woke. Like, what is woke for them? Words don't have any meaning anymore. It just doesn't. No, what's going on here is Kyle Rittenhouse is cashing in the fact that he's a controversial figure. And I say he's a controversial figure not just because he killed two people. No, it's also what he did after the fact. Hung out with the Proud Boys, insurrectionists, secessionists. Remember that last venue that he and the group was booted from? Well, the group that he was with, Defiance Press, they're Texas secessionists. They're pro-insurrection, pro-secession. Not good people. Okay? They're not the greatest people. They're not the most tremendous. There's good people on both sides. There are venues out there that understandably do not want to be associated with that kind of garbage. But as I keep bringing it up, it's not necessarily the venue. Again, if he hadn't been canceled from that event, and if he'd been speaking, 12 people would show up, hardcore right-wingers, and then that would be that. Nobody would care. But the grift industrial complex works like this. People, controversial people, will show up or will book venues to certain places. People will get mad about it. And then they will capitalize on the outrage. They will create more outrage in there. And by the way, outrage, I mean, not just the initial complaints of like, hey, are you sure you want to host these people? They seem kind of sketchy, right? Maybe you shouldn't host them. No, they're capitalizing on conservative outrage for the cancellation of the event. They raise, a stink on their own social media. And they're very, very good at messaging, by the way. All these different right-wing social media outlets and conservative news outlets, they all do something on the left that I wish we did more. They network. They all get together, and soon you have a very cohesive narrative that pops out. That narrative is the woke left has canceled me again for free speech. Riles up the base, gets people interested in whatever fundraising campaign will inevitably come afterwards. Whether it be to help Kyle Rittenhouse sue CNN or whatever, Washington Post, whoever he's trying to sue next, to pay those legal fees or just to support his lifestyle. Because again, Kyle Rittenhouse is not someone who has a whole lot going for him anymore. There's not a lot of colleges that will actually accept him now. So, getting an education might not be something he'll be able to do, and he might not even be interested anymore, because the whole woke colleges thing, right? So what has he got going for him other than continuing to stretch out that 15 minutes of right-wing fame?